How's it going, folks, and welcome back to potentially the last episode of the season here at Crystal Palace. It's a big one today. We have Newcastle to kick things off. They're in fourth. We're in second. We're doing two games. The plan for today, guarantee a top four finish, try and keep in touching distance of Manchester United. If we can win both games today, we could move 2 points behind them and have a shot at the title in Monday's episode. If we bottle it, well, who knows what will happen. We might be coming back just to try and desperately get Champions League football. We're in a good spot to be successful. Tricky game ahead against Newcastle. After that, we've got Blackburn at home. Given our record this season, we'll probably beat Newcastle and lose to Blackburn. That's how things have gone. Let's hope that's not going to be the case. And well, before we get too far into this episode, we're going to run that intro. Now, since you were last here, last episode, we have played 2 games in the league, and 2 is a magic number. It's the number of goals we scored on both occasions to guarantee wins. Of course, we had to put the defeat against Everton to the back of our minds. Go again, and go again we have. As you can see here, against West Ham, a convincing 2-1 performance. I say convincing. I would have liked to have been a little bit more convincing. We got 2 goals ahead inside the first 10 minutes, and despite them getting a goal back just before half-time, we never really looked in danger of losing this one. They just didn't create enough. Nice to see Middleby and Gorejaga setting one another up in this one. Following on from that, a good result against Wolverhampton Wanderers, a 2-1 win again. On this occasion, their goal kind of to peg us back came a little bit later. It never really looked in danger. This one, and a similar XG story. We limited the opposition chances. We created plenty of our own. A great team display. And while I'm hoping that 2 wins in a row, combined with what had been a nice turnaround in form until the Europa League semi-final, I'm hoping that this is all going to set us up for today, where we take on the reigning Premier League champions, Newcastle United. Now, when showing the league table, you might have noticed here that Manchester United have been dropping points as of late. They have played a game more than us, and they were 9 points or 10 points, I think, even ahead of us at one point. You can see they've had a little bit of a wobble. I say a little bit of a wobble. They've just beaten Arsenal in the FA Cup. Not the FA Cup, the Champions League semi-final. Slightly bigger than the FA Cup. They beat them in the first leg 4-1. They did, however, lose to Everton, and I'm desperately hoping that with these fixtures they have left, just juggling all the different games, they're going to struggle. Southampton at home, Manchester City away, and Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. Their last 3 league games of the season. Of course, our fate in terms of winning the title is in their hands. But if we want to stand any chance, we need to win this first one. So going into this game, Mario Ruiz carrying a little bit of an injury. I say injury, he's been ill. He'll be fine tomorrow. So we are going to risk him in this game. I feel like we have to. Elsewhere in the team, I'll be honest, Angelo Jr., he's not wowed me this year. He's not had a bit of va-va-vum about him. So I'm going to make a change. We're going to move Carlier deeper, and then I'm going to bring in Severin to play as a centre attacking mid as a shadow striker for us. I'm interested to see how Carlier gets on as an advanced playmaker. He can naturally play this deeper midfielder role. And as you can see, just looking at his attributes, he's pretty well suited to this. So I'm hoping he's going to just click and it's all going to work nicely. But besides that, I'm not going to overcomplicate things today. Tullio's still coming back from injury, failed his fitness test, so Payrat, who has become a semi-regular member of the centre-back brigade, he keeps his space in the brigade at the back. He's been good. Look at this. He's played a lot of games recently and a lot more green since we moved him in at centre-back. Now, you might remember, tail end of last year, we took on Newcastle, and if I'm not mistaken, we beat them on that occasion. We're going to hope for a repeat. Just looking at their personnel, they've got players like Gabriel Martinelli, they've got Koundé, Donnarumma. Yeah, they've got some pretty big teams, big players, and then, of course, they've got the standard kind of regens of the future. If you're wondering who are their best regens of the future, allow me to introduce you to Sebastian Gomez. He is quite good. He does scare me. He has been out a little bit. I'm hoping he won't be available today. I have a fear he will be. Anyway, the players are ready. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Whether or not that's actually ready at all, I'll let you guys be the judge. Let's get into this. I want to see us get a good result here. First of 2 games. Sanchez, who has played the second most minutes in our team behind Ruiz, the most of any outfield player, he's got injured at right back. Upper body injury, that doesn't sound good. I mean, Fofana, the right back of last year, a player who I've somewhat cast aside, I feel like, this year. He's going to get his chance. Joel, Show me what you're made of. Get in. Get on. Do it. I was hoping for a bombastic start to this game. Nothing has happened. We're 10 minutes away from half-time. We need some magic. Bjorn! Oh my god, the keeper spilled it. I don't know what's just happened. I have no idea what happened there. We very nearly got a chance. We just didn't have anyone there for the rebound. I mean, if that's the only highlight of the half, that is bizarre. It isn't. There's a corner. Gurajaga. Okay, I really started to hype that up and then it's been cleared away. Right, look, we go again. We could still create something here. Severin gives it to Fofana. Fresh off the bench. Ulrich, Fofana. Ulrich. What can we do here? Back to McIntosh. Knocking it around with some confidence and some swagger. This feels like it's going to fall to Carlier. Oh, I was about to say it's going to fall to Carlier and he's going to bang it in. No. Zambergen. I got told not to sign this man by the comment section. He's bailed me out quite a bit this year. He's scored a goal of the season contender there. What was that? What was that? I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no other word for it. It's ridiculous. That is insane. Makes it 1-0. I'll tell you what, that's come from absolutely nowhere. We probably have been the better team. No complaints from me. Gonna tell the players I'm delighted with the performance. I'd love to really try and win the title this year. I don't even feel like we've been that good. I feel maybe that's just because of the way we've crashed out of cup competitions, but I do feel like this year we've not been that amazing. I feel like we've got another level we can get to. The fact that we are, well, pushing for a Premier League title in such a competitive league this year is mad. Of course, a good result here would really help us get closer to guaranteeing Champions League football, which of course is kind of a big cloud looming over my head at the moment, knowing that we need to do that. Well, that was shocking. We've given away the ball. Agume played through. Fofana gets it forward. Zamberg. Or should I say Zambergen? Like to cut off the end of his name. It's cooler Zamberg. Ruiz. Adaramola. In at left-back today. Has been playing at left-back just because I've been a fan of him. If I'm being honest, I've been really impressed by him this year. And there you go. There's why. Gurajaga played inside. Adaramola isn't there. De Silva has an effort. It's blocked away by Renan, who's then going to clear it out into touch for a throw-in. I realised I didn't talk about it earlier. Yeah, Adaramola's in at left-back. He's been playing better than 40 lately, and I felt like in a game like this where we maybe need a tiny bit more defensive solidity, he was the man to give the nod to, and so far, I want to claim it's been a stroke of genius. He is on a 6.6. They are attacking down his wing, but we're going to keep faith in the number 3. Homegrown at club, came through the academy, went off to Celtic. We've brought him home, and now he's playing a key role in a game like this today. What? It's beautiful. Beautiful game, football. More beautiful when you're ahead, and more beautiful if we could get a second here. 25 minutes left. I don't like it, everyone. I'm nervous. Zambergen. He's already scored one. Plays in Gurajaga. What a tackle that is. Who was that man? Chara. I don't know who you are. That's as good as a goal. That is as good. There's no arguing with it. Who is this Chara geezer? He is a Colombian regen who, I'll be honest, I mean, he's got 16 tackling. He looks crap besides that, but I mean, he's just done a load of stuff. Of course, he's performed really well against me. I was expecting to see a world-class right-back. This guy ain't it. There's 16 minutes left here, and I'm nervous. I am going to make some subs after this highlight. I was about to make some, and then it just kicked off, and I didn't want to touch anything. We're getting the ball around the back. I've noticed here, Newcastle aren't really pressing that high up the pitch. Our centre-back's being afforded lots of time and place. It feels like a lot of the highlights are coming from them. And well, we might have a chance here, oh my word. I think he's onside. Bjorn has just scored another banger. Not as good as his first, but in any other game, it'd be an incredible goal. I mean, it's still an incredible goal. Just, you know, on the scale of incredibleness, it's like a 5, as opposed to the 10 we saw before. Again, came from us playing out from the back. Nice ball by Fofana to Gurajaga. Then Carlier playing that deeper role. Plays it over to Zambergen, who hits it first time. 2-0 up, away from home against Newcastle. I said we played them at the end of last season. We needed a result. We needed one here. It feels like it's just going to happen. And you know what? I'm rambling away. Let's make some subs. Nothing too fancy, just bringing in Middleby and Abubakari at centre mid and striker. De Silva hasn't had the best of games today, but good news for us, it's not going to matter. We are going to win this game 2-0. We now have to put our hands together and pray to the football manager gods that Sanchez injury isn't too serious. If it is, I might go have a cry. Please be kind, football manager. Also, 2 points behind Manchester United. We're not out of it yet, folks. I'm scared to click on it. I'm going to click. He's broke his ribs. I mean, that's his season over. I guess in Fofana we trust. Yeah, in Fofana we trust. Fofana, where are you, mate? I wish I could now do a team talk, like a little chat with Fofana in game and just say, you're the man. Who's the man? You're the man. Hopefully he's going to be the man in the next game. We've got Blackburn. It's a week away. I'll join you guys for that one in a second. Okay, folks, game 2 today is pretty big. A win here against Blackburn, and if I'm not mistaken, we guarantee ourselves Champions League football. I don't know if that'll mean the budgets are set for next season. It might do. Elsewhere, Manchester United taking on Southampton at home. They should hammer Southampton at home. They're down in 9th, but if they lose and we win, we go top of the table with 2 games left. We are in a crazy position all of a sudden. Of course, Everton, who knocked us out of the Europa League, are kind of breathing down our necks, but with our superior goal difference, it looks like a 2-horse race at the top of the table. And, Liverpool, the reigning champions, they've really struggled this year. It's been a crazy year. I mean, we've talked about this a lot. I feel like every episode I'm talking about how crazy this Premier League is. It's nuts. There's kind of 9 teams just constantly swapping with one another. And, as a result of that, we've kind of benefited, it feels like. We've climbed our way up. We've grinded our way through a tough season. And the home stretch is here. Now, unfortunately for us, Sanchez is out for the season. So Fofana is going to come in at right back. At left back, I'm tempted to bring 40 in for this game. I talked about Adaramola. Just been a bit more solid defensively. Just been a bit more solid, to be honest, across the board. His average ratings have been pretty good, especially in his last 5 games. But I think I am going to bring 40 in for this one. It's weird, right? I don't know about anyone else. Over the course of a season, you kind of change your evaluation on players and suddenly you're rotating things around. I feel like this year I've perhaps not rotated things around enough. I think that maybe cost us in the Europa League games, for example. But yeah, you know what? 40 feels like the right man for the job this game. Fofana's going to play out on the right-hand side. I am wondering about just changing things up with Severin in the middle. And you know what? I think I'm going to try Angelo Jr. at shadow striker. Hasn't been amazing at centre mid this year. How's he done when we've played him at centre attacking mid? 6.65. I'm playing him there anyway. I'm trusting my gut, even if the stats say otherwise. Elsewhere, though, no further changes. No messing around. It's been 7 days. There's no midweek games anymore. This is what our entire season hinges on. And as a result, players are rested. They're raring to go. We're going to keep half an eye on that Manchester United game, but ultimately, we just have to focus on what we're doing here. A win here, pretty much, I think it might even be mathematically, but we're pretty much guaranteed Champions League football. That was the objective at the start of the year. We're very close to that, and I know we've come short in so many other areas, but it cannot be understated how bigger a benefit it is if we can get Champions League football. And if we could get an early goal here, that would be nice, wouldn't it? De Silva, I thought for a second he was going to nip in. He didn't quite. And now they're passing it around the back. I mean, that's a dangerous game to play, Blackburn. Are you sure you want to play that game? Are you sure you want to play that game? I would not be doing that if I was them. But no, if we could get top 4 this year, if we get Champions League football, it opens up so many options with players we can actually bring in. Because even last summer, we just didn't quite have the pulling power of, being able to take our pick from all the players in world football. I think Champions League football would give us that little nudge upwards. But we need to start finishing better than that. De Silva's not been very good recently. He was key earlier on in the year, and then he missed a penalty in the Europa League final. Since that, he's not been the same since then. I need to get the sports psychologist in. Half an hour into this game, we're all over them, but we've not got ahead yet. I was about to say until now, but I didn't want to jinx it. In the end, it didn't go in anyway. Payrat on the volley, the centre-back hitting it goalwards. Tipped over for a corner, which is going to be whipped in. And Amu, well, he didn't find that ball into the box very amusing. He's got it away from danger. I was far too proud of that pun. We've got another chance here. Carlier at the back post. He's got a few key headers this year. He nearly had another there. Cleared only as far away as 40, though. Now Carlier, wide area, plays it in Amu. What can you do? He's going to give it to Watson, who dinks it forward to Mohamed. I mean, if Blackburn score now, I'm going to start to panic. I'm going to start to freak out. Get it away. Why did I make the Amu pun? Why? That is punishment. The game is listening. Is that their first shot of the game? It's their first shot of the game. Why did I say in the intro that today we're going to beat Newcastle and lose to Blackburn? I hate everything. Look, okay, we can't overreact just yet. I do hate everything. Let's remain calm, although I am going to just shout demand more. before half-time here. Can we get something to take in at the break? Anything? No. We're a goal down. I mean, look at that XG story. That's a depressing tale, isn't it? You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. You know what? I don't need to say anything other than that. You've been garbo. You've been rubbish. But there's still time to turn it around, lads. Although that time is going away. 10 minutes into the half already. We've not seen a single highlight. I'm pausing it. I'm changing stuff up. We're going to up the tempo and run at the defence more. I want us to get forward a little bit quicker. Elsewhere, I mean, Gurajaga is struggling. I'm going to have to take off Gurajaga. I'm going to bring in Middleby as well. I feel like his goal scoring's been a little more reliable in the tail end of the year. Besides that, Angelo Jr. is not the best of games, but I'm going to keep him on for now. We need a goal. We need a chance. They've gone to a 5 at the back, I think I just saw there. They were playing a 4-2-3-1 with 3 centre attacking mids. They've now gone far more defensive, Blackburn, to try and shut things down. We need to find breakthroughs. We might have one here. Bjorn to the byline. Can he pull it back? Middleby to Silva. He scores it. I think it's a goal. I don't think this is going to be ruled out. And if it is going to be given, I'm going to take some credit. 4 minutes since he entered the pitch. Middleby with the assist. De Silva out on the left. Cuts in. Finds the back of the net. It's 1-1 here. And it's a really, really good goal, actually. Bjorn doing some business down the right-hand side. He was key against Newcastle. He could be key again here. De Silva just sneaks in. Stays onside. Makes it 1-1. A huge 28 minutes coming up here. I've just noticed Manchester United are drawing. Manchester United are drawing against Southampton, but we need another goal. We can only focus on what we can do. Thierry Small tries to get it forward, does get it forward eventually. Blackburn, though, giving us the ball. Now we go again. Payrat with it. McIntosh, Carlier, Ulrich, Junior. Really, really nice build-up play here. Junior tries to find Middleby. Cleared away. Only as far as Carlier. I thought for a second he was going to hit it in. Right. They've gone so defensive here that I'm going to tell the wing-backs to get forward. Elsewhere, Carlier, advanced playmaker on attack. Ulrich, just hold the fort a little bit for us. Junior's been poor at centre attacking mid. I'm going to bring in Severin. I'm tempted, because they've changed their system, I'm tempted to go with 2 more strikers and throw men on. Look how defensive they are. I'm throwing on an extra striker in Severin. There's 4 minutes of added time. We need a goal. We need something, anything. In transition, distribute quickly over the top. Counter. We're already pressing as much as we can. We've got 4 minutes to try and get a goal here. If we draw, it's going to be disastrous. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do believe it. How have we not found a breakthrough there? An XG of close to 3. So many chances, we just didn't take them. This drop of form of De Silva has come at a really, really bad time. And the worst thing about all of this is Manchester United drew. Manchester United drew. If we'd won, we'd be equal on points with them with 2 games left. I mean, it shows that they're still, not out the woods yet. They've got Man City in their next game. I can't remember who our last 2 games are against. I feel like I should go check that. I should know that. So our last 2 games of the season are against Sheffield United in 13th and Tottenham in 8th. Just to recap, Manchester United's last 2 games against Man City and Wolves. Worth noting, they are also in the Champions League final. So maybe they'll be rotating their squad for that. Although there's a week's gap, they're not going to be rotating their squad. I'm talking out of hope more than anything. We've blown a chance today. And also, something that hasn't even really dawned on me just yet is, with that draw, we've not been guaranteed Champions League football. We're not far away from doing it, but we've not quite managed it yet. So on Monday, we are going to be finishing the season. Just a little bit behind the curtain stuff. Originally, I was thinking about doing today as a quadruple header, but some circumstances came up that meant I didn't really have time to sit down and record 4 matches in a single sitting. That's quite a lot of work compared to what I would normally do. So we are going to come back on Monday for more. There will be a transfer special next week, so I'll try and make it up to you with one of those. That said, I feel like each game matters at the moment, and you need to see them all in all their glory. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous for Monday. I mean, for you, it's Monday. I'm probably going to record on Friday. But even so, I'm nervous for it. Yeah. We've really missed a chance today, haven't we? I'm going to regret it. I can tell. As always, if you have enjoyed today's video, do drop a like on it. I'll see you on Monday to end the season. And until then, it is me, Jack, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.